So what we have here is the Astro 40SL Worklight. And as you can see by the blue light, it has a full charge. So what we are going to do is run this light run the test light until that LED indicates that the battery is low. And I'm not sure, I don't remember what color that light turns, but that light changes from nothing and it just comes on when the battery indicator is low. Well, that's the battery indicator. When it shows that the battery is low, that light will come on and it's time to hook it up to a charger. So we're going to time that. We're going to see how long it takes for that light to come on, the low battery indicator light to come on with the light on at full brightness. And we want to shove it in a drawer or something because that's really bright. And once that light comes on, we'll take note of the time, and then we are going to upgrade the battery inside. The battery that's inside of this is an 18650 lithium ion battery, and you can purchase better batteries, better 18650 lithium ion batteries with higher milliamp hour ratings from Amazon or any other place that sells, batteries. So we're going to upgrade that battery, and hopefully we'll get longer runtime. This light, I believe, is rated at maybe 3 hours runtime with the stock battery at full brightness. So hopefully we can get maybe 5 or 6 by upgrading the battery, because I'm pretty sure they did not use the top of the line 3400 or 3500 milliamp hour battery that you can purchase now, and that seems to be the largest capacity 18650 battery that you can purchase. So I have a 3400 milliamp hour battery, Orbitronics, made in Japan, 3400 milliamp hour battery, protection integrated circuits. So what you'll want to do if you planning on upgrading the battery in your 40SL light is make sure you get one that's protected, just to be on the safe side. I don't know what kind of circuitry is inside the light for battery protection, or if the one inside has the has built-in protection, but just make sure you get a battery with built-in protection, because these can be quite dangerous if they're not charged correctly, or if they're shorted to ground, or some type of problem occurs. So integrated protection is always a plus. I'll put the links to the battery and the light in the description. So we're going to do that, test the runtime on the light, and I will continue this video in a few hours. Of course, you're not going to have to wait that long. I'm going to, edit it and splice it together, but we'll come back in a few hours once the battery has died, and then we will put the new battery in, and I'll show you that on video, and then we will test the runtime again after we've fully charged the new battery. Okay, it is 11:48, and the battery is officially dead to the point where the low battery light is flashing. I turned the light on at 9:50 a.m. and it is now 11:58 a.m. It's about 3 hours before the low battery light indicator came on. So we're going to charge this up a little bit, because I don't want to put this battery, I don't want to take the battery out and put it away with completely dead battery. The battery is still good, so charge it up a little bit, then we're going to swap the battery out. Okay, we are going to solder a wire, this wire, onto the end of this battery here. It's an 18650 3400 milliamp hour battery, and we are going to solder some wires onto the end so that we can use them. Hopefully we do not blow ourselves up. So the first thing you'll want to do is prepare your surface for solder by roughing it up with a little bit of sandpaper or emery cloth or whatever you have. Get ready. Put a little bit of flux. This is the flux I'm going to use. Just a little bit on there. Make sure that the tip of your soldering iron is clean. Works best when you have a clean tip. This is my soldering gun, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean that off with a wire brush. But don't do it on top of your battery, because then you'll just scrape the dirt onto the top of your clean battery, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to do that off the camera over here to the side. Clean it up. So next we're going to dip our solder into some of the flux. Get a little bit of flux on the solder. Get our gun going nice and hot. You want to do this quick because you don't want to heat this battery up too fast. You could damage the battery, and if you heat it up too much, it could actually blow up probably. But as long as you do it quickly, everything should be okay. Oh, we need our wire, don't we? Let's get the wire as well. Let's get the wire into the flux. Somehow we have to get that same place. Let me figure that out. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. We'll take this on, guys. Yeah, that should work right there. Okay. It should sit nice and hot. Got the trigger pulls, heating it up, nice and hot. There might be some type of chemical use adhesive that's on this, so you don't have solder. If I can find it, I'll post a link to that in the description. But I don't have that right now, so this is what I want to do. It's getting hot. You can see it's starting to get red hot a little. That's it. I think we've got it. So I'm gonna cut the end of that off with some pliers. It's on there solid. I'm not the best at soldering, but I got it. I'm just glad I got it. Alright. So now we are going to do the positive side. Didn't even melt the plastic. That's the idea. Do it fast enough so that it doesn't even melt the plastic sheathing on the battery. Alright, so let's do the other positive side. We're going to use a white wire for that. Don't clamp this in the vise too tight. Just a little bit. You want it loose is alright, but you just want to be able to hold it in place. You don't want it to be moving, that's all. You don't want it too tight because then you'll ruin the battery if you squeeze it too much. And it can explode. This is going to be more challenging because I've got a smaller area to work with. Okay. Put flux on here. Okay. See our wire in place. This one. I'm going to cut this wire a little bit. Okay, that's better. That's not what I'm doing there. That's better. Take my wire in place. Okay. I'm going to clean my soldering gun up once again. I've only really got one shot at this. I want my gun nice and clean. I want the tip of my gun nice and clean. That's what it looks like when it's cleaned. Copperish color. Getting the gun nice and hot. Okay, it's getting red hot. Let's do it. I hope that got a bite. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so we got our oscilloscope out, the Visocar scope from Dytex. Let's turn it on. I like that this thing turns on really fast. Okay. Screen isn't the best, but it isn't a bad voltmeter. So let's bring the scale down. 5 volt scale, since it's a 3.7 volt battery. Hook our negative lead up. Hook our positive lead up. And we have a good connection because we have 3.66 volts. This battery is rated for 3.7 volts. So it probably just needs to be fully charged, but 3.66 is a good connection. So our leads are good and they are live. So let's turn this off. Get this out of the way. Now what we're going to do is open this light up and swap the battery out. hopefully we can get it open, because I think I left the correct bit at work. And this may not work. The bit that I do have here may not be small enough for these screws. These recess screws. I think we got a bite, so let's give it a try. Feels like it's grabbing. Yep, got a bite. That one's come out. Look at his magnetic. That's back up some. Sounds like it's in the hole. You gotta take this off. So we get these screws out here. I think it's fighting. I'm not sure if I got it. Yeah, I think it's pulling out. Let's take it out a bit so I don't feel anything. I hope it's not shrinking. These screws are clumsy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's almost short, but it's not quite there. Okay, got one more here. Well, we got one more difficult to get this one here. Yeah, other screws there. This is one more difficult to get this one. It's going to have to fill by separating. Where's it going to go? Man, I should have a deep one. Yeah, I know. There we got it. Kind of push the hole a little bit. But it's not too bad. Screws so tight. Coming out there. Okay. The rest should be fairly easy. Yeah, I'll probably use power tool on the rest. Speed things up a little bit. We'll use a little wash here. Move this out the way. Move that out the way. Okay. Got it open. This is the inside. This is the stock 3.7 lithium ion battery, 18650 type battery. And we are going to swap that out for a better 18650 battery. I don't know what the rating is on this battery, but if it was anything good, they would be bragging about it on the side of the label. So it's probably only about 2500 milliamp hours, maybe 2000 milliamp hours. I don't know, but we'll find out after we swap it. We're going to charge it up fully. We're going to charge the new battery up. We're going to charge this one up right here. Yeah, it's the same exact size. Well, no, it's not the same exact size. Yeah, it is. Same exact size. So we're going to charge this one up fully after we get it swapped over. And then we're going to do the runtime test on it. We'll turn the light on and just leave the light on and see how long it takes before the low battery light comes on. Alright, so let's swap this battery out. Alright, so I'm going to wrap these wires up. Let me cut these ends off of this so that I don't make a mistake and short these wires together. We don't need anything like that happening. Alright, so we're going to tape that up. Make it nice and neat. Neat-ish. That's how we tape. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Just do a thin layer around the battery and the wiring. We don't want it to be too thick, so I'm just going to cut it there. You want to be able to close this back up. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this tape over the end as well. Take a little piece and tape that up. I hope this fits after all this. It may be a tight fit in there. I'm going to take this in here, keep it out of harm's way. That should work. That should be sufficient. Alright, now let's cut our old battery out of there. But we want to leave some room in case we have to put it back in later on if this doesn't work out. So you don't want to cut it all the way at the very bottom. And you want to cut them one at a time. Don't cut them both at the same time because you get shorted out. So we're going to cut this one here. That gives me enough room to splice it back together if I need to. And we'll cut that there. Now that's going to be a little tough. Oh, it can slide it out of there. Get some more room. We could take it out. Let's see if we can pop that out of there. Without damaging anything. Nah, that's too risky. It's moving around a lot. I don't want to break that contact. Those contacts. So I'm just going to try and slide the wire out of the side. That'll give me some more room to work with. Okay. And then we are going to strip the ends of these wires. Using the scissors. Yes, buddy? Right here. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? I am doing some stupid stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy's cleaning up his mess. And making one at the same time. Huh? And making one at the same time.
Where's this? It's on the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, buddy.
They did. That's the 8.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut it. This is why you should have proper wire strippers. But that's really thin wire. That was always going to be difficult to do.
Cutting your hand?
Not exactly.
No?
Not exactly.
Not?
I didn't cut my hand. Don't touch the scissors, buddy.
My scissors. My scissors didn't show you what to do.
You gonna get your scissors?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so let's strip this back off. Hook our negative with our negative. You got your scissors?
Uh-huh.
Wow, those are awesome scissors.
Yes. I got the same. We got the same scissors, Eddie.
We sure do.
Yes.
We sure do, buddy.
Yeah, we got that one is young.
Okay, now before I do the next one, I'm gonna go get some electrical tape. I wish I had heat shrink. I should have purchased some heat shrink. Be right back. Alright, so I got the electrical tape. Found it. Surprisingly, I found it. You can never find electrical tape when you need it. But luckily it was close by. So let's tape this up. I went a little overkill on the wires that I'm using for the new battery. I don't know if I can fit all of that in there into this handle. Okay. Don't cut anybody. You're not good. Those plastic scissors, but don't do it.
This is my scissors.
Those are your scissors?
They're awesome.
They are awesome. Let's leave it long. I know I should be heat shrinking that, soldering it, and blah blah blah. That LED strip has a heat sink, an aluminum heat sink. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Fits right over the LED strip. Perfect fit. That gets pretty hot. Well, not hot, but it gets pretty warm when it's on full brightness and it's been on for a while. Alright, so let's make sure it works. We have light. It is working. Alright, so let's stuff everything back together. Hopefully. Try to do it this way. Yeah, that should do it. Maybe we can leave that up a little. We don't want to screw our wire there. So let's stuff that in there. Yeah, that works. Let's stuff some of that under the battery. Some of that cable stuff is going under the battery. We also start units, buddy. Yeah, we are. Okay, that fits there. Oh, there's too much stuff up over here. Okay, that might work like that.
These are awesome scissors, Daddy.
They're what? Awesome scissors?
Yes.
They are awesome scissors.
I cut
The cabling is being a pain in the butt. So let's do that. Maybe we can fit it there. Yeah, there's enough room to shove that on top of that. And let's get this white cable more centered in the middle.
Can I go now, Daddy?
Not right this second, buddy. I'm almost done.
Okay. I'm cutting something, Daddy.
Now let's take this out of the bottom. That ain't working out too well. That's better. Okay. I don't want to. Sheesh, this is bad.
There we go.
Okay. Now let's try that. Oh, and that popped out of there. This is a disaster. This is my fault for making those leads so long.
I can't do it like this, Daddy.
Alright, hold on.
Huh?
Hold on, buddy.
If you do it like this, Daddy, it's not working right, Daddy. I can't cut it.
You can't cut it?
No, it's not working. To cut it out. Can you help me, Daddy?
Yeah, I can help you. I think that'll work.
Can you help me now?
Not right this second, buddy.
I have to.
Alright.
Okay?
Okay.
Now help me. Please? You have to help me, Daddy.
You can't cut the plastic with the plastic scissors, buddy. That's what's wrong.
Wait, can I cut this, Daddy? Wait, can I cut this one?
You can't cut that with those scissors.
No?
Mm-mm.
Where can I cut?
You're supposed to cut paper, but you can't do it with those scissors.
No?
Nope.
You only use big scissors?
Yeah, you need some big scissors.
Oh.
Alright.
Can you do scissors?
That's not a perfect fit.
No?
It's a very tight fit,
Daddy.
but it does fit and it does work.
Daddy,
So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this together,
Daddy,
and we'll be back
Daddy,
with the results.
Daddy,
So after we've taken it apart, soldered in the new battery, the 3400 milliamp hour battery, and redid the test, drained the battery completely, charged it up completely, and redid the test, we got 3.5 hours of runtime, and it seems like the light is a little bit brighter. I'm not 100% sure on that. It could just be wishful thinking, but yeah, we got a little bit longer runtime. 2 hours versus 3.5 hours on full brightness. That's pretty decent, and we should be able to get a little bit more out of it once the battery is going through a few charge cycles. So yeah, it's kind of a success. I mean, the light is rated for 3 hours of runtime from the factory, but I was never able to achieve that with the test that I did. I was only getting 2 hours of runtime. But now I'm at 3.5 hours. If it gets any better than that, I don't know. But there is an improvement. So if you want to go ahead and take the plunge, knock yourself out. But yeah, I'm happy with the results. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please click the like button. Feel free to share, and make sure you leave your comments down below. Thank you.